In this short video, we'll look at what a programming language is and what language computers use, and the types of languages the programmers are using to talk with computers. Computers do not speak English. The only language the computer understands is binary code, 1 and 0s. So how do we work together to get jobs done? Programming languages are how we talk to computers. The programming languages are classified into three major types: machine language, assembly language, and high-level language. We just went over the machine language. It is the only language that the computer hardware understands. It consists of bits, ones and zeros. The notion is very difficult for a human to write and understand. Assembly was this first step to improve programming structure and make machine language more readable to human. It uses simple instructions such as load, add, sub, end, and others. A translator program called the assembler was used to convert the assembly code to machine language. Programmers do not use assembly that often, as it is still considered a low-level programming language that is difficult to understand and use. Its use is limited to system applications such as coding drivers. The third type are high-level languages. These languages use English-like statements and symbols. Two types of translators are used to translate codes written in high-level languages to machine code. They are compilers and interpreters. Programming languages developed in a phased manner. Each phase has made programming more friendly, easier to understand, and more robust. Computer scientists classified programming languages into 5 generations. The notions first generation and second generation are used to term the machine language and assembly programming language. The next 3 generations are used to classify the high-level programming languages. There are hundreds of programming languages in the industry. Each has its own logic and syntax. Few only are really popular. One of the oldest and most important languages is C and its derivatives, including C++, C#, and Objective-C. Ruby, Python, and JavaScript are widely used scripting languages. Java is an object-oriented programming language that is widely used for the developments on Android mobile phones. Other popular old languages include Fortran and COBOL. Commonly, programmers compose their codes in platforms known as integrated development environments. They enable coders to check their syntax and test their codes. After programmers finish composing their codes, they are either compiled or interpreted. If the programming language is using a compiler, the entire source code is translated before the execution of the output, which makes the execution faster. On the contrary, the interpreter translates and executes the code line by line. Examples of popular programming languages that are using compiler include C and its derivative C++, C#, COBOL, Java, and Fortran also. Examples of popular programming languages using interpreters are Perl, Python, and Ruby. To sum up, there are 3 major classifications of programming languages: machine code, assembly, and high-level language. A few of the high-level coding languages are actually popular in the industry. Any code written in high-level programming language need to be either compiled or interpreted before execution.